What's up, people of NFHS? Stray here, drawing the line. Now, we all know that Minecraft is the biggest video game of the 2000s. Almost everyone knows it, and a crap ton of people have played it. Most have played it to death, so they know a lot about that game. And obviously, that game has spawned many social media media things. If it's whether it's memes or gaming videos or fact videos or even animations. Yeah, animations are one of the coolest things that you can make a Minecraft video on. You make an animation that is based around the character in Minecraft most of the time, and there's a story to it, or it's probably just a music video. There are many of my types of Minecraft animations, whether it's a funny joke animation or something to tell news or those cringy ass parody songs like Revenge and TNT, both parodies of DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again and Dynamite. I never listened to those, and I probably never will, because they're so damn cringy. There are things like that. But also, there are ones that are just animations. Ones that tell stories. And there are many people who do that, and they usually do a very good job. And the best one of these is the people called Black Plasma Studios. Not Black Blood Plasma, just Black Plasma. We never see it's Black Plasma, but we see their videos. Their videos are so well done. Their videos of Minecraft animations, there's a lot of clipping, there's a lot of bad animation clipping, but they are so good. Their animations tell stories, and they show lots of attention to detail. They show some complicated things, some cool things, some great characters, some great fucking backgrounds, and there's never any dialogue. That's something that annoys me. I'll get to it later, but all of what they do make them the best animation channel. That's basically what I'm talking about. What makes them like that? Keep in mind, this is my first video where I just make a commentary on something. So I'm probably going to be stuttering a lot. I don't really know a lot of what I'm doing. But anyways, I don't really know the origins of Black Plasma Studios at first. I'm pretty sure they just started out making game videos, then sooner or later they started getting into animations, and now here they are. They've got 9.2 million subscribers, and they have some of the most viewed videos of Minecraft. You know, a few months ago, Minecraft hit 1 trillion goddamn views. That's more. That's a shit ton more than there are people on the planet. That's hundreds of billions more. 1 trillion, but I'm pretty sure these sequels play a bit of a large part in that, even though they didn't show it in the video that announced the trillion view mark. But you can tell that they're very famous for how they make these. They're very well known for them, and there are some goods and some bads. One of the animations they find themselves to be very popular is called derp animations. Derp animations center around a character called Derp. It's like what you'd expect from someone who looks like a Minecraft noob, because his mouth is always open, his eyes are like this, and he's very stupid. He's always building weird things. He's going on funny adventures. He has a pet fish that looks like it's dead, but it's alive because it can go out of water and it's fucking immortal. It can survive around anything outside of water, and it's always scared. They like making animations on those, even though those animations have no dialogue and have a very weird and unexplanatory story. Like, there's an animations where that here are some of them: Giant Derp, Agent Derp, Space Derp, Pirate Derp, Tiny Derp, Derp Infection. They make a lot of these, and they're, no offense, but in my opinion, they're pretty stupid. Derp is just so cute and adorable and stupid, but the stories, they just happen out of nowhere, and they don't give much explanation because there's no dialogue. And there are also some animations that they make that are better than those. They are Alex and Steve life animations. We all know Alex and Steve, the two default skins of Minecraft, the most well-known people in that blocky video game. The animations they make about them are this time they do have a good story. There are ones where that take place in a mine shaft, at Christmas, specifically Redstone Christmas, in survival, and at an ocean monument. And the most watched one of theirs is Bees Fight, which is where they fight with bees against a witch with a heck ton of zombies. But anyways, these animations tell quite a good story because you can see how much they've come so far, how they're prepared for anything, how they always catch up to each other in the end. Whatever they're looking for, they find it because they're really a good team. Unlike the Derp animations where he's basically all by himself and the story just happens as it and the story just gets made up as it goes along. This one has some good surprising moments, some bad moments. Like Mineshaft, it's pretty stupid. Did I mention that the Black Plasma Studios has an obsession with the yay meme? The yee. Do you know that meme? That they have an obsession with putting that in their videos. More specifically, their bloopers, where the bloopers are where they make some same scenes from some of their animations. Only they add a twist, a funny thing. Usually, it's people dying by getting their head randomly teleported somewhere, and some other times it's just yay, and other times it's a giant derp with wide eyes making a Godzilla sound. Anyways, back to Alex and Steve Life animations. Yeah, those are pretty good. They have appeared in quite some other animations as well. And there are also animations that just take place in at Black Plasma Studios in Minecraft. More specifically, a Black Plasma Studios building that's built in a Minecraft world, in a Minecraft city. Some animations take place in that and revolves around the main animators of the animations going on their own adventures in this world. And the most well-known I can think of is the one called Speedrun, where this guy called Mort tries to test out his own skills in speedrunning Minecraft, and he's teamed up against, you guessed it, Dream. The guy who has such a sad life. Everyone makes his life so hard. Anyways, yeah, that's the most well-known one I can think of. Also, the Dream SMP was featured in there, but they still didn't talk. Okay, but I've been complaining about there being no dialogue. There is never any dialogue in these animations, and for me that's a bit of a problem. Like, people say, oh, they can tell such a great story even without using any dialogue, and they can. It's just it raises so many questions because they never speak. Here are some questions. Where is the city that Derp lives in? How did they build their base there? Where do the people come from? In one animation, a person is holding a baby. Does that mean there's birth in this universe? Speaking of birth, can they even have sex in this universe? How would they do it? Do they have genitals? Condoms? Anyways, and also this takes place in the Derp animation world, in the place with Black Plasma Studios. So does that mean there's different ways of birth and other places? How do we know which universe we are in? Do we hop between universes in a bunch of randomly in each animation, like from the Black Plasma Studios universe to back into the real Minecraft world where Alex and Steve are, or some other place with another random character? There's a lot of questions, and one of the bad things about having no dialogue is because you just think a lot, and there's never really many explanations because no one ever speaks. The way they communicate is with a bunch of hand signals and an off-screen mind reading, like in a mobile game ad. That's a little thing that pisses me off. But anyways, even though there's no dialogue, there is still a bunch of good stories, and my personal favorite of Black Plasma Studios is Worlds Apart. Worlds Apart, it centers around Sam, an animator at Black Plasma Studios, who finds this big portal in the middle of the woods, and into it, you go to a different planet. where there are a bunch of people who have taken over that planet and put it in such a dystopian setting. And it's horrifying. These people have taken over so many places. And you know what, guys? I have to end the video right here. There's a time limit. I'm going to stop and then I'm going to get back in just a few seconds, okay? So stay tuned for just a second.